Hello everyone, so today I'm going to talk about a very interesting article that a fan did about Tolu Arokodare, which he actually responded to. I think this was such a good moment on social media because, as we know, Twitter, X as it's called these days, can be so toxic with fans just spurting out a lot of abuse and just, being negative for no reason. And this article, I've got to give the lad credit. It's brilliant. If you haven't read it, I will put the link in the description to his Substack article. But it's a lad called Dan, and he's called @dbutleranalysis on X. And he put a post on, and he just captioned it as on X as Tolu's coming for a lot of criticism this season for a variety of reasons. I tried to make sense of what we've seen so far from the Nigerian the Wall shirt, and whether perhaps some fans are missing what he brings to the side. Have a read. Now, in the article, he does mention Strand Larsen a little bit. I believe he wrote it before Strand Larsen left, and Strand Larsen probably catches more strays than Tolu actually does while he's discussing some things that Tolu does well, despite not scoring as many goals as maybe he should. So, yeah, fans do criticise strikers a lot. It's like probably, apart from goalkeepers, it's probably the most heavily criticised position because we all want to see goals, and obviously their job's to score goals. So when they're missing, like Tolu did a lot against Bournemouth, I think he actually put on a compilation of his misses and mistakes on his own social media. I believe it was on Snapchat, so like he can laugh at himself. But Tolu as well is obviously one of the players that Vitor Pereira and Tete and that brought in. But I think Dave Edwards does seem not Dave Edwards. I'm sure Dave Edwards does like him. I mean, Rob Edwards does seem to like him because, of course, he eventually did put him in as a starter from the beginning over Jørgen Strand Larsen due to form, and he's had some great moments. Tolu. He's had some great moments. His header away at Arsenal, that goal. His dinked finish in the Cup against Everton. His great finish against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup as well. And of course, he's had some really good moments off the ball. And this article was about that, about what he does off the ball, not necessarily about the goals he has scored. So the first example he gives, you've got to read it, it's a great read, is about the goal against West Ham, the first goal, the John Arias goal, because Tolu's movement in that goal was vital because he pulled players all over the place in the box, which left a big space for John Arias to put the ball in the back of the net. And a similar goal as well, not similar, but a goal he had a big role in as well is the game we lost, when we lost 3-1 at home to Leeds, where he held the ball up, played it to Fer Lopez, and then Krejci ended up scoring it. I think that was a goal he don't get enough credit about, but obviously because we lost, no one likes to talk about it. He also gives examples of his movements at Man United away in the 1-1 draw. If you remember, cast your mind back, he had a free header in the box and he just spooned it over the bar. Like, he should have hit the target, as the lad says in the Substack article, but his movement to get into that position is what's highlighted in the article. It's very good the way he explains it, and he gives him a lot of credit to get in the position, but obviously he does criticise the miss. He also shows clips of him running into the channel in the same game and laying off Bueno. Just shows the very good things he does in his game, which is a big credit why we've actually turned our form around a little bit, because he explains that someone like Matheus Mane will benefit from the space Tolu creates because of his hold-up play and his runs. And also he used an example for the Liverpool away game, we lost 2-1. He shows of him pinning the centre-half and then allowing a shot to get off. And he referenced when he gave the ball away against Chelsea in the Carabao Cup, when we lost, very early on he gave the ball away, which led to a Chelsea goal. And what's so fascinating about his article, it's a great read, but what's highlighted it to most fans on his Substack, subscribe if you can. I think you can subscribe to it. As I said, I've left the link below. Is that Tolu Arokodare obviously then replied to it on X and put, amazing. Like, I love the constructive criticism, no abuse, and I'll try my best and hope to work on it. And in that article as well, he just says if we have Tolu around for the Championship next season, he should be a striker with the way he plays if he can just get that finishing touch. It gets around 24 goals in the Championship. He's got everything there to do it, and obviously he'd suit the Championship well. And it poses the question whether he'd be here next season. We don't know, because obviously Rob wants the sort of squad he wants to pick, and as I said, he's a Vitor signing, but I think he'd be fantastic. And we've just got Armstrong in, so I don't know. I think Armstrong's more likely to play with Tolu than actually replace him, but we were linked with Che Adams. If he came in the summer, would he be someone who'd replace Tolu? Or if Kalajic returns, I've seen he got a goal and assist for Lask the other day. So, yeah, great article, and I like Tolu. Out of the summer signings, the disaster that it was the summer, obviously I like Krejci, and I do like Tolu. I think Krejci's been better overall of the summer signings out of the disaster it was. But I think Tolu has shown glimpses. I think it's a shame that when he joined us, he was very unfit. So it took him a while to get battling. It took him a while to take Strand Larsen's place, and obviously had a really bad time of it himself for the Nigeria team. Had a really poor performance in the World Cup qualifier to get to the World Cup, and then they dropped him completely for the AFCON, didn't they? And then to our benefit, really, because he stuck around and started playing very well. But yeah, shout out to Tolu for replying to that, because obviously, first of all, it's give a lot of direction to this lad doing the Substack article, and it's a great read, so hopefully people read more of his work now, which he deserves to, because he's a great writer, you can tell. And also, it's nice to see a player on social media interacting like that. I do believe social media is dangerous for players because they see everything. That's proof. They see everything that's put on social media, and it could probably affect them in a bad way if they see negative stuff. And it can get to their head if they're getting praised a lot too. It's like a double-edged sword. But I personally believe if I was a professional footballer, I would not have social media, and I'd advise any professional footballer not to look at social media. But when they do, like Tolu has here, this is a really nice moment, and fair play to him. And look, you can criticise his football, you can criticise his finishing, but he seems a top bloke. If you watch his YouTube channel, you see the interview clips of him, he seems like a great character, a really nice lad, and I bet he's good around the place. And I really hope it works out for Tolu, because I really do like him, as I referred to at the beginning. And I'd love him in the Championship. But yeah, brilliant article. I thought I'd just shine a light on it. Fair play to Tolu, and let's hope now he's got a little bit of a different partner, maybe in Armstrong. He can put the chances he's been getting, because he's been getting in great positions like he did against Bournemouth, but we just need him to see him put him in the back of the net a bit more, and then hopefully if he's in the Championship he becomes a bit of a goal machine for us. But please like the video, please comment your thoughts down below on this video, and read the article and maybe come back and comment. And yeah, please subscribe, as you know I'm after 15,000 by the end of the calendar year, and it really helps the channel. Cheers everyone.